The draft-dodging crook president who has plunged our nation recklessly into a war he knows not how to end or to win. I've got 2 little girls at home, and I do not want Eva and Lila to grow up in a world defined by the values of Donald J. Trump. You remember the president promised to bring down prices on day one? I would address the president's few remaining supporters to contrast his promises with the results you've been delivered.
Ossoff is in a tough re-election fight in Georgia for the Senate, right? But Democrats have been really casting about trying to find a great white hope. And so some are talking about him as a potential 2028 presidential candidate already. And Ossoff's feud with the president all started when he said this about Natalie Harp.
See, he doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace.
And that hit a nerve. When Trump was asked about it, he called Ossoff Pee Wee Herman. A White House aide compared the senator to a feminine theater kid, and another aide called Ossoff a nickname that is too vulgar to repeat on this show. But Harp's role does matter because anyone who spends as much time as she does with the commander-in-chief and has an important role as she does, she matters. She's now one of Trump's closest and most trusted personal aides. She writes a lot of his social media posts, which of course have come to define his legacy. The series, The Art of the Surge, showed this happening in real time during the 2024 DNC.
Do not limit access to birth control or IVF. That is a lie.
Well, we trust women.
I trust women also.
To restore reproductive freedom.
And I will keep women safe.
Of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law.
She won't.
Now, Harp first came on Trump's radar in 2019 when she said that his right to try policy saved her life, as she at the time was battling bone cancer.
I'm not dying from cancer anymore, thanks to President Trump. I'm living with cancer.
And then about a year after Trump left the White House, that's when Harp began to work for him at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. And since then, she has been by his side. She was one of just a few staffers taken in the catering truck with Trump away from Air Force One. Cabinet Secretary stayed behind, but she, along with others, including Dan Scavino, were on that other plane.